Welcome to Designing Your Life. My name is Amber Stanley. I'm the Assistant Director of Calling and Career at Taylor University. I'm so excited to share this content with you. I've prepared a series of short videos that will step you through the entire Designing Your Life process. So let's get started. So what is Designing Your Life, and why should I care? Great question. Designing Your Life was developed by accomplished engineers and tech designers Dave Evans and Bill Burnett. Dave and Bill discovered that the same principles that designers use to solve problems and develop new products work just as well for life design. The book Designing Your Life serves as a resource to invite people into their own life design process. We're so grateful to Dave and Bill for their encouragement to offer this content to Taylor students. So for those of you who have ever been asked the question, what do you want to be when you grow up? And you don't love your answer, this content is for you. For those of you who are pretty happy with your answer, this content is for you as well. And for those of you who are thinking, I'm already grown up, whatever that means, no worries, we've got you covered. All right. So on to the big questions. Who are you and what will you do? How do we even get started with this idea of life design? At the foundation is an understanding of who we are, what gifts and talents God has gifted us with, as well as our interests, those things we're naturally inclined toward. Ephesians 2:10 provides a great reminder of this premise. For we are God's handiwork, created in Christ Jesus to do good works, which God has prepared in advance for us to do. But how do we figure out what those good works are? Well, in product design, we try to put ourselves in the customer's shoes. We ask, who is my customer and what does my customer need? With life design, we're asking the questions, who am I and what do I need? And our ability to answer that is directly connected to our understanding of ourselves. In our office, we use 2 assessments to help students identify their strengths and career interests. The assessments are called the Clifton Strengths Finder, which reveals personality traits, and the Strong's Interest Inventory, which reveals themes of work and career interests. So together, these assessments help students hone in on who they are and what they might like to do. This slide shows the combined results of the 2 assessments. The themes from the Strong's Inventory are displayed in red, with the personality traits from StrengthsFinder listed below. And as you can see, the 2 assessments work really well in tandem. The themes of work are particularly helpful. Research shows that they stay consistent over time. In addition to those themes, your strengths or personality traits, who you are at the core, doesn't really change either. You are who you are, and you like what you like. So you're probably already looking over the options and identifying with some of the themes and traits, and that's great. What you've just discovered is you don't necessarily need an assessment to know yourself. You've lived enough life to know at least a little bit about who you are and what you're all about. And that brings us to our first activity. Okay, for this first activity, I want you to grab a notebook and jot down which categories or themes and traits from the previous slide resonate with you the most. Are there themes and personality traits that don't resonate with you? Write those down too. For the traits that resonate with you, how do you know these qualities are true about you? For example, maybe you're confident you're a learner because when you were 10, you found a collection of Encyclopedia Britannica at your grandparents' basement and you read the whole thing. Or maybe you know competition is one of your strengths because you're a college athlete and you just shine on the court. Whatever those confirmation points are for you, write them down. Like all things, some of us are going to be better at this type of exercise than others. So if you're having trouble, ask a friend or family member for help. They probably know you best. Whatever you do, don't lose your answers. We'll use them soon. Keep an eye out for our next session on design thinking. Enjoy!